Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Roy Keane isn't keen on Carrick getting the job permanently, and Unai Emery's comments on Bruno Fernandes display. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Roy Keane rules out Michael Carrick for permanent Man United role. Former Manchester United skipper Roy Keane has pulled no punches in advising his old club against handing interim boss Michael Carrick the keys to the Old Trafford dugout on a full-time basis. Despite the former midfielder overseeing an impressive run of form and a string of wins, the outspoken pundit is adamant the hierarchy must look elsewhere, insisting there are far more heavyweight candidates available for such a massive shift. While acknowledging that Carrick has done a cracking job in terms of results by simplifying the approach, Keane argued that there hasn't really been any true jeopardy in the fixtures he's overseen so far. Despite his firm stance, Keane did concede that the stars had aligned somewhat for the caretaker manager. He noted that Carrick has had the luxury of 3 weeks to prepare for matches, suggesting the timing of his appointment was spot on. While he was happy to take his hat off to him for the work done, even offering a good luck should he actually land the gig in the summer, Keane remained unconvinced. He pointed out that if Carrick's name had been mentioned for the role 3 months ago, people would have thought you'd lost the plot, noting that he wasn't even in the conversation back then. Ultimately, Keane maintains that while the job done has been solid, the club needs to set its sights higher. Unai Emery's shock verdict on Bruno Fernandes display after Aston Villa's defeat. Manchester United have successfully won the battle for third place after defeating Aston Villa at Old Trafford. The Red Devils have now pulled 3 points clear of Aston Villa, who have suffered 3 consecutive Premier League defeats. United currently sit on 54 points from 30 matches, with a record of 15 wins, 9 draws, and 6 losses. This result means Manchester United are now only 7 points behind local rivals Manchester City in second place with 61 points. Another interesting point is that Michael Carrick's men have managed to distance themselves from Liverpool, who settled for a draw, and Chelsea, who lost to Newcastle. In the first half, both clubs played at a high tempo, though they only managed to create half chances. This intensity lasted until the halftime whistle, with no goals scored. Entering the second half, Manchester United immediately put the visitors' defense under pressure again. The long-awaited goal finally arrived in the 53rd minute via a corner kick. Bruno Fernandes delivered an accurate cross which was met by a sharp header from Casemiro to give Manchester United the lead. Aston Villa did not sit back. However, in the 64th minute, they managed to equalize through Ross Barkley. Left unmarked in the penalty box, Barkley slotted the ball past Sen Lamens with his left foot. The goal was subject to a VAR review, but it was deemed fair and brought the score level. Manchester United did not stay quiet. Carrick's side responded quickly and regained the lead in the 71st minute from a brilliant pass by Bruno Fernandes. The through ball found Matheus Cunha, who calmly beat Emiliano Martinez to put United ahead. Not stopping there, United scored again in the 81st minute, capitalizing on a goalmouth scramble in the Aston Villa box. Benjamin Sesko, who was alert in the area, managed to find a net and make it 3-1 for United. That scoreline remained until the end, ensuring Manchester United won this revenge match. The spotlight of this match was firmly on the captain, Bruno Fernandes, who recorded 2 assists and carved out a new piece of history for himself. He performed as an unstoppable conductor of the attack, dictating the tempo from the very first whistle. The captain showed incredible vision, dismantling Villa's usually disciplined low-block defense with deadly passing precision. With a total of 16 league assists this season, Fernandes has officially surpassed David Beckham's legendary record for the most assists in a single Premier League season for the club. This achievement was made even more special as his second assist of the night marked Bruno's 100th assist while wearing the Red Devils shirt across all competitions. Statistically, Fernandes truly dominated the pitch, recording 6 big chances created and a passing accuracy of 86% in the final third. He constantly exploited the gaps in the Villa midfield, proving he remains the primary pivot in the tactical scheme built this season. After the match, Bruno Fernandes was asked about reaching 100 assists for Manchester United in all competitions. Bruno admitted he never imagined such a figure when he first arrived at Old Trafford. The captain acknowledged that breaking the 100 assist mark for the club was not a specific target he had set or even dreamed of when he first set foot in Manchester. For him, the main priority remains the collective contribution and ensuring the team gets the maximum result in every match. He emphasized that scoring and providing assists are integral parts of his identity as a playmaker. Fernandes felt satisfied because the tactical plan the team had prepared throughout the week was executed perfectly on the pitch. Meanwhile, Unai Emery didn't mince his words when reflecting on the loss, specifically addressing the shift in momentum and the impact of Bruno Fernandes. Emery conceded that his side lost their grip on the tie, particularly as the second half got underway. While he felt Villa went toe-to-toe with the hosts during the opening 45, he was frustrated by the post-interval slump that allowed United to boss possession and keep his men pinned back in their own half. Despite enduring a third straight league defeat, the gaffer is keen to keep heads high in the dressing room. He pointed out that Villa's continued presence in the top four should be all the incentive they need to bounce back. Looking ahead, Emery has urged his squad to draw a line under the result and shift their focus toward the festive grind, prioritizing recovery and mental toughness for the fixtures coming thick and fast. Unai Emery highlighted Bruno Fernandes' performance, giving an open admission regarding his central role. The Spanish manager admitted that although his team had worked hard to close down the space in midfield, Bruno's capacity to find gaps that are almost invisible remains the key difference maker. According to Emery, the precision of the United captain's pass during the second goal was clear evidence of why he is considered one of the best players in the league today. Furthermore, Emery reflected that the match was actually quite balanced until a moment of magic from Bruno Fernandes' boots changed the momentum. He expressed regret over his team's tactical failure to limit the playmaker's movement, which proved to be very lethal when given even the slightest bit of freedom. Manchester United join race for Belgian starlet. Manchester United have reportedly added the name of sensational young Belgian midfielder Nathan de Cat to their transfer priority list. This ambitious move is part of the club's long-term vision under Michael Carrick's guidance to regenerate the Red Devils' midfield with talented players possessing world-class potential. The hierarchy at Old Trafford believes that securing such a prodigious talent now will safeguard the club's tactical spine for the next decade. Competition for the Anderlecht player's signature is certain to be far from easy. United must compete closely with Tottenham Hotspur, who are also seeking fresh blood in the middle of the park. Besides domestic rivals, two Bundesliga giants, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, are reportedly monitoring de Cat's development intensively ahead of the summer transfer window. The Red Devils' seriousness was proven by the presence of their scouting team during the crucial clash between Anderlecht and Club Brugge on March 8th. The presence of official envoys from Old Trafford indicates that the club management wanted to see firsthand how de Cat handles the pressure in a big match within the Belgian top flight. The scouting reports from that evening are said to have been glowing, further cementing his status as a must-have target for the upcoming window. At just 17 years of age, de Cat has caught the eye thanks to his highly impressive physical profile. Standing at 192 centimeters, he possesses an advantage in aerial duels and a wide tackling reach. This physical edge makes him a very dominant figure in the central areas of the pitch. His natural strength allows him to shrug off seasoned opponents with an ease that is rarely seen in players of his age group. Aside from the physical aspect, de Cat's maturity on the ball is a major draw. European football pundits have begun comparing his style of play to Arsenal star Declan Rice, as he is judged to have extraordinary composure and a reading of the game far beyond his years. He is not just an ordinary holding midfielder, but a clever tempo setter. His ability to transition the play from defense to attack with one crisp, incisive pass has made him the focal point of Anderlecht's system. De Cat's performance throughout the 2025-2026 season has been remarkably stable, with a total of over 37 appearances across all competitions. Although his primary role is shielding the midfield, he has proven productive for his team. A contribution of 3 goals and 5 assists this season shows that he also possesses a sharp attacking instinct when required. These statistics underline a versatility that makes him an incredibly attractive proposition for a Premier League side looking for a dynamic all-rounder. The player's contract situation now places Anderlecht in a dilemma. With his current deal set to expire in 2027, the Belgian club is aware that De Cat's market value is at its peak. They have reportedly slapped a price tag in the region of €30 million to €35 million on any club wishing to sign the wonderkid. This valuation reflects the immense potential of a player who many believe is destined to become a household name in European football. For Manchester United, De Cat is projected as a strategic investment to strengthen the team's foundations for the future. However, the management is aware that relying on a teenager as a mainstay is a significant risk. Therefore, United still plan to find an experienced midfielder to partner De Cat, while also anticipating the potential departure of senior players such as Casemiro. With competition heating up from Europe's elite, Manchester United are required to move quickly in negotiations. Speed in locking down a deal will be the key before De Cat's market price soars even higher, especially if the player continues to deliver glittering performances for the remainder of the season. Should United hesitate, they risk losing out on a generational talent to their direct rivals in what is shaping up to be a frantic summer of business. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.